Welcome in, everybody. Today, we have a video for you where we're going to be reviewing each car that is available to you in the Vintage LeMans Prototype Series. This series is going to be starting here pretty soon. Looks like it starts in about 6 hours, around 4:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what we did was we loaded up the old Mulsanne circuit, and we did a couple of hot laps in each car, just so that you can gauge kind of which car you want to use during this spec event. We will have fast lap times and a little bit of a critique of each car. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, comment which car you're going to be using, or if you have a favorite car already or are looking forward to testing out a new car, let us know in the comments below. With that, let's get into it. All right, so what we have here is the Le Mans circuit. Here's the start-finish line right here. And the parts of the track that we're going to be highlighting today are the Dunlop curve, the Dunlop chicane, and the S's right here. And then from there, we're going to fast forward. We're going to go all the way through the straight right here. And we're going to come up to just before it, and right here we're going to pick back up. Again, we're going straight through. We're going to skip this extra section here. And the reason why we're going to pick up right here is because this whole section right here is extremely bumpy. You're going to be able to see how the cars react to the bumpiness of the road. Then we're going to come up through here, and you're going to really get to see how the cars react under heavy braking. Some of the cars are going over 200 miles an hour. As we come in through right here, the Mulsanne section, we're gonna pick up from there and fast forward. We're gonna go skip through all this right here, and let's see where we at here. And okay, we're gonna pick back up right about here, and we're gonna see the Ford chicane section right here, and then end at the finish line. I'm pretty sure that I was driving this one.
Yeah.
What's the course on this one?
This one, the B pillars feels like it's in the way.
Yeah.
The what?
And the B pillar that you can see going across the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of obnoxious.
And then every time you downshift, see, this car wasn't too bad over the bumps, but every time you downshift, the car like breaks traction a little bit, and it's only doing 196 miles an hour.
They didn't make this thing a 6-speed gearbox. Some of that.
It's from the 60, and then look, it's like you're swimming to stop.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Seems like it locks up pretty easy.
Yeah, I noticed on the bubbly cars, like the Ferrari and the Porsche and whatnot, the body and the steering wheel are in the way often.
So this car felt the fastest for me of the ones that I drove. It might have just been because it was the easiest for me to manage.
Because it's American, bro.
It also sounds the best.
Yeah.
It looks like you're doing fine managing it, but it looks like it's a rowdy car to drive.
It's pretty rowdy. That one also handles the bumps pretty well. And it stops straight. It's pretty straight.
Yeah, straighter than the Ferrari, yeah. And a mile an hour faster, so.
Yeah, that was one thing I was surprised with this car, is it also was not that fast on the straight.
It just like throws you back when you step on it. Whole car lifts up. This car was, this is the Mark 1 Ford GT. This thing was really planted, and it felt really good. I was the shifting thrown up a little bit because it had the old or the original gearbox type, where you have to like be really slow with the clutch in this game.
Right.
But this car was like the easiest to drive and felt the best to me.
Where is this car?
64.
Yeah. Oh my
That
god.
doesn't look very
that's-
64 to me.
That part was aggressive. Yeah, 10 miles an hour slower is a lot. It's a big difference.
I like that your driver keeps his hands like 10 and 2. It's really good. And
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
really safe.
He probably saved on his insurance.
I mean,
Oh, for sure, dude.
exactly.
Well, they don't do 10 and 2 anymore. What is it like?
9 and 6, I think.
Huh?
9 and 6, I think.
Dude, this car's steering wheel
Not six.
is across the
8 and
entire
6?
windshield.
Like 6.
No, 8
Yeah.
and 4. I don't know.
This car, this is the one that when I was driving it, I was saying the fist is in the way of the driving line. Like I couldn't see what I was doing.
Yeah, there is. Dude, that windshield is not good.
That needs to move his arm. Jesus Christ. How do you do that?
But look how fast I'm going.
I know.
And
It's rowdy as shit, but
all over the place.
Dude, you're doing like 40 miles an hour faster than the last car.
This is the fastest one.
And you stop straight. So the 1970
Yeah.
Porsche, while it's the worst looking car of the bunch, in my opinion,
yeah.
it I mean, I didn't drive it, so I don't know how it handles. It just, you can tell that it's fast in a straight line.
Yeah, this car felt this car felt like it should have been in a different class. I'll say that.
So this one, the Lotus Type 40, was one of the funner cars to drive. It slides out around every corner. Look at how hard it is for the guy to steer this car. It looks like he's like struggling to muscle it over.
Is the shifter in the door?
Look, and despite how rowdy this car is, it was actually not too bad. Like it actually ran a decent time.
Did you see where he's putting his hand when he shifted?
Yeah,
He's on the right hand side, but he's using his right hand to shift. He's putting it in the door.
Turn 10. What are you doing?
Look at that.
no. So
What's he doing?
So
What
it
is
might
that?
be there.
in these cars, the shifter's on the right hand side, even though they're on the right.
Wait,
If you watch Ford versus Ferrari, the Ford GT shifter's on the right hand side too.
Yep, you are correct.
It's like
sir.
in the door.
that's wild.
Dude, his arm is fully torn.
Dude, I might choose this car. I'll just put it that way. I don't know how they're going to be homologated because they might be different in the series than they are stock. Because all of these are
Right.
stock untuned.
Yeah.
This one was also probably the squirreliest car of the bunch for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't get
drove
this car
one
to do
too.
anything.
Yeah, I forgot to record the video on this one, but I drove it too, and I don't think it was. I wouldn't say it's the slowest car, but it was the worst one to drive. It's also the ugliest, in my opinion.
I hate that mirror.
I think it's the slowest too. Slowest in the top speed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is the slowest. No, the Mark II was doing like 187 or something, or the Mark I, excuse me. That section looked pretty good, but oh, just kidding. Get rowdy there. This car, as you can tell, right off the bat, I'm struggling to like drive it. But I was able to like figure it out about halfway through this lap. I can see myself picking this car for the series.
It looks like it hauls ass,
Yeah.
but won't stop.
Yeah, that's where, like, when you point out it depends how they're homologated. Like, if we get to do our own stuff, I'll probably pick this one. But like I was bottoming out on that.
208 miles an hour or so. This one's probably the second fastest. Looks like it stops relatively straight. This one kind of looks like a Batmobile too, so I don't like that part about it.
Yeah, it looks like a Hot Wheel for sure. This the same with that number 70 Porsche or 37, whatever it is.
So that's the last car.
They feel like they're in different classes.
I think I might pick that Porsche, bro.
Yep. So the 70 Porsche was the fastest across the board, followed by the 512, then the Shelby, then the number 24 Ferrari, then the Lotus Type 40, then the Mach 2, and then the Mach 1. The Mach 1 was the slowest of the bunch.
The
by
Porsche
far.
is ridiculously faster.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if the homologation fixes that.
I'll probably pick the Porsche anyway because Porsche.
Yeah.
It's one of the ugliest cars though.
Is it? What is it?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.